We're doing a paper slide video on distractions of technology.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So let's begin.
There are lots of places where people can get distracted by technology. People can get distracted by their cell phones or iPods in their car, which could cause serious injuries and accidents. Research says that 23% of accidents have been caused by technology in America, and 13% were under the age of 20.
Next is starting to happen at schools because of the introduction of BYOD. Students are getting distracted easily in class because research shows that students can't resist 2 minutes without checking their email, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, or whatever social media they use.
It also happens in other places like malls, offices, and etc. It happens everywhere according to a latest update of Society for Philosophy and Technology. Nowadays, stores and malls use free Wi-Fi to get more customers as a business strategy. Businessmen are noticing how technology is becoming rapidly famous, and the younger kids have become really addicted to it. Also at home, because everyone has technology nowadays.
Students and teens. They get distracted really easily because they have a lot of friends, so they add them on Facebook, Twitter, iMessage, and etc., so they have the urgency to contact them. In fact, students in Quebec were surveyed about using iPods, iPhones, or technology in class, and the students admitted to playing games or going to social media during school hours, and 99% of the students admitted that these devices are very distracting.
It also affects parents because students spend less time with parents because they're always posting, tweeting, or texting on the devices. They lose contact with parents, and in most cases there are misunderstandings caused. Like, for example, if you're getting late for dinner because you on your device and your mom yells at you loudly. Sometimes kids hold these things as grudges, and later on in the future there are misunderstandings caused.
Even office people get distracted. For example, there is a businessman in a restaurant with his family in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, there is an urgent call from his employee, so he takes the phone and wastes a lot of time speaking to his employee on the phone and has less time to spend with his family.
Creates concerns on how easily people get distracted. Students cannot concentrate on their work when they're listening to lectures because they have the urgency to go on their phones. Students can't concentrate on their work without checking Facebook, messages, and etc.
There was a recent research that students can't focus 100% on their work if they have their device, and that is actually true. When in class, students can't concentrate on the board because they feel like it's a need to go on their technology.
This is also concerned about driving. A lot of accidents and deaths happen due to getting distracted by a device while driving. Sometimes an accident can get too serious that people get injured and die. Luckily in Canada, Ontario, there are rules that say not to use your device while driving, or else there would be a fine.
Students to use their device for learning, but students are not exactly using it how they're supposed to be used. Students use it for playing video games or going on social media. This is also happening from the year 2000s, when cell phones and texting was invented.
According to a research, students from grade 7, because that is the time parents think that students are responsible, so they get devices. Also, technology has become more of a concern. When more social media was introduced, on the 4th of February 2014, Facebook was made. On the 21 March 2014, Twitter was invented. In October 2010, Instagram was invented, and in September 2011, Snapchat was created.
Grades and less concentration on studies.
Some people like pen and paper better versus technology.
So technology can cause accidents.
And getting less friends because you lose contact with the outside world. Bad grades can also give you less opportunities to do other things.
According to a CBC survey, students with devices get less grades, especially with laptops, to write since they lose their writing skills.
According to CBC again, people that get distracted by technology often become unhealthy because they are not physically fit and they don't have time for it. They either become fatter or lazier.
Every student device should get monitored by the teacher using their computers. However, this can get stressing for the teacher, but it will reduce Wi-Fi for personal uses.
Parents should keep a timer for how long their child can play games. Parents should take away the device if the kids are getting way too addicted and getting zoned out of the outside world.
Students should try harder to multitask. They should concentrate on one thing at a time and prioritize work first, because education is thankfully given to you. So it's important to not to lose the opportunity of showing your skills and knowledge. To achieve this, it's very crucial to be self-disciplined.
While driving cars, the driver should have the phone on silent so there won't be any chances for distractions on the road. Keep your headphones out of your ears so you're alert and ready to focus.
Distraction of technology.